Well, hello, hello, hello. I am Gumpzilla,
This is A-DAM here.
and this is Weekly Wrestling Review. So A-DAM, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, work's been pretty busy. Towards the end of the year now with the with school and everybody at the school. Teachers, students, basically on the want to check out list now.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're into May.
I bet
So,
it's towards the end of the year.
right.
I'm sure the kids are getting antsy.
Very antsy.
You guys are all getting antsy. It's good to be back, though. It's been a while. It's finally good to be able to get a decent time to get together and do this. It's been kind of like it's been hard to get together and with our schedules and stuff. And
Yeah. How's your back feeling?
it feels a lot better.
All right, good
Yeah.
job, buddy.
Yeah.
So, Weekly Wrestling Review is sponsored by T3 Personal Training Arena. We also have our boys at the Fives of the Week, and any other that I'm missing. No, I don't think. No. You know what? I think I am missing one.
Oh,
Yeah, the live television.
Putting me in a damn.
Oh,
And
That's how you become a champion.
my favorite.
yeah,
I don't know. There's a good one. I can't remember. Maybe you can help me out. It's crap. It's like something about July.
July. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
I don't.
I don't know what you're absolutely talking. Of course,
Yeah.
we're not going to work tonight.
July 24th!
I guess it didn't help that my cord for my headphones was getting caught in the middle of the mouse there.
It's our first show. It's okay.
As this guy. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so a lot has happened in between our past show and tonight. What do you want to start with? Should we get into some Michigan basketball?
Oh, man,
Should we talk about WrestleMania? You know what?
I
Tonight, I'm going to be nice.
Mhm.
Tonight is A-DAM's choice.
Dude, I'm glad you brought that up because I think I really want to start with Michigan basketball. I do. I want to get into the sport just because like what a great season they had, let alone and just the pure dominance in the tournament.
Yeah.
And to win that national championship, it felt great.
Yeah, first national title for Michigan basketball since 1989.
Great year.
Yeah. Oh,
Great year.
This guy.
Michigan, and then we had the Pistons win that year.
Yeah. Pistons won tonight.
This man was born. Great year. Great guys.
Please.
Dude, it is so good to be back.
Yeah. It's really good to be back. So yeah, obviously we didn't get a chance to talk what Michigan won, so we're gonna give you our little. It's gonna be a short little paragraph, basically. Great season, absolutely great season. And what was the moment you knew Michigan was gonna win the Natty? Was there a time in the season, or was it during the tournament?
Right.
Maybe during when they played Arizona and then Connecticut.
I think it was more in the tournament. It was just seeing like I don't know, just the consistency. You know what I mean? Like, even like in the season, they were just destroying teams. But to see that, when's the last time you've seen that dominance in the tournament? So that's why I think like, the year, the season goes by and you're like, we kind of sit back and I kind of was like, you want to see that in the tournament as well because anything could happen in a tournament. Like we've seen upset. You see Duke blow that big lead. You see, and when they lost and we got Connecticut, I was like, dude, we have a chance to beat Connecticut.
Yeah. Connecticut though really did prove that they belong there.
Yeah,
But I mean, and really, essentially, like Michigan ended up playing Connecticut's game.
mm-hmm.
I mean, they went like they should have. Like the whole season, they were dominating, and then they ended up in the national title game. Connecticut got exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
They wanted their game, but Michigan found a way and proved why they were the rightful national champion by beating Connecticut at their own game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And it almost seemed too, and was like, dude, we won the national championship, but like when we played Connecticut in that game, it almost seemed like we ended up winning, even though it seemed like we got outplayed.
yeah,
And that's what I mean. That when you sit back and you look at it, it's like that's what championship teams do.
I mean, Michigan only hit 2 threes in that entire game.
Mm-hmm. And that was their bread and butter leading up. Like,
Yeah,
you know, but that's what makes them. That's what makes them a good team and obviously a national champion.
But what really helped them though was the fact that they were hitting a lot. They only missed, I think, 2 or 3 free throws the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and obviously, you had the Suckeye fans and Little Brother fans and everybody else that they were like, well, the fans were for Connecticut, or I'm sorry, for Michigan. And I'm like, especially that second half. I mean, like, Connecticut was getting every call out of the blue. And half the time, it wasn't even warranted.
You just got to come to the realization, like, obviously, a lot of people that have been watching basketball in the last, however many years, the game's kind of changed, and you gotta realize the second half, you're gonna get way more calls than the first half. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what game, whether it's like the NBA or the NCAA, but the whistles are attached to their lips no matter what. But you took Michigan that first half, couldn't hit the three. So what they do, they use the inside game and they attack the basket. And then you do that now, which a lot of teams still don't do. They live by the three. But you go and attack the basket, you're gonna get a lot of those calls, and you're gonna go to the free throw line. And I think they switched their game plan. I think them doing that is like, okay, we have different ways around. We don't have to hit the three. We can do the inside game, and then it ended up working in their favor. Yeah. But I mean, the way the game has changed. But like you said, I don't think it wasn't like they shot like 30 more free throws than they did.
No,
I think they were almost neck and neck total free throw shooting.
Let me look it up here real quick. I will do a quick.
I could be wrong, but
right. Google it up here. So let's see.
But also, I do think that like that was what kind of took UConn out of it, because they tried to go get too fancy with the 3-point shot.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game, and when they didn't really need to, and they missed them.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
Like I said, I could be wrong.
Right.
But
yeah. I mean, it was just a fantastic game all around. Team stats. Here we go. Michigan went 2 for 15
from 3. Yeah.
But I mean, Connecticut though didn't do any better with 9 for 33. 33. They shot the 3-point 33 times.
That's what I mean. Like that towards the end of the game too.
Here's okay. So the free throws, Michigan was 25 for 28, 89%.
Never mind, I was wrong.
Yeah. Connecticut only got 12 for 16 and had 70. So I mean, I was gonna say close, but not really.
But if you look at the stat above it, that kind of gives you.
Yeah.
They shot 33 3-star, 15. We attacked the basket, so you're gonna get the majority of them calls.
Yeah. Right.
If you do that. Mostly like in today's sport. I mean,
Michigan went 21 for 55 in the field goal range, 38% to UConn's 21 for 68.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that UConn just threw the ball. I mean, like they were trying to die by the three, kind of like Alabama did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but then you look here.
But you do gotta put in the fact, like towards the end of the game, I think we probably shot like 12 to 20 free throws.
Yeah.
Like because of them following.
Yep. I mean, the
But-
rebounds though. I mean, look. I mean, like UConn rebound Michigan by 7 more
Yeah.
rebounds. So, and then and then but UConn's largest lead in the entire game was 3.
Mhm.
That's crazy compared to
Yeah.
Michigan's largest was 11. So, all in all, it was a great victory.
Mm-hmm.
Really ended up, credit to UConn for making Michigan earn it,
Yeah.
and congratulations to the Wolverines.
Mm-hmm.
Go blue!
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Be able to witness that.
Right.
Watch it. We watched the football team do it, and then now the basketball team. Now we just need some of these other teams to do it.
Are you feeling a little spoiled now?
Oh yeah, I am.
Okay, and then so now we've got obviously the NBA playoffs going on. I'm not an NBA guy. I'm a college basketball guy. So to be honest, I'm not following the NBA so much.
Yeah.
But Pistons came back from a 3-1 deficit
Mhm.
to they're the number 1 seed. The Detroit Pistons are. Orlando's the 8th seed. Franz Wagner, former Wolverine, by the way, getting hurt was that turning point.
Yeah.
Because I think the Pistons were going to lose with.
But
if Franz didn't get hurt.
You gotta look at it this way. He was hurt, and they had a 22-point lead at half without him. So people, I understand he was a bit, but you have a lead, and to close us out, you're at your home place, and you score 19 points in the second half. Unacceptable. I don't care what stars hurt. Like I said, me, you, Chuck, Danny, Mark Payne, and Jeremy Jam could have put up more than
Me and
19
A-DAM.
points in the second half. Okay.
Well, it's because
That's how you become a champion.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
thank you, Chuck.
No, man. But it just, you when that happened, I'm like thinking, okay, maybe we have a chance. And then I watched, game 6, and I'm like, dude, I had to turn it off. Orlando was hitting every shot. Their 3-point, they were wide open.
Isn't it crazy though? Is the fact that first half? I mean, what was it? They were up 22,
It was 60-38.
and that was the last time I checked. And then, like towards the end, I'm like just going to look to see if they, if they lost or if they were losing. And how do you score only 19 points in a second half of an NBA game?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when the Knicks had that 50-point advantage at the half.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, what is this is why I hate the NBA. There is no defense. It literally has become a league run by the superstars.
Yeah. But that's kind of the thing. Like, that's kind of why I wanted to watch Orlando and Detroit, because their games were lower scoring, and there was some defense played. It was a good competitive series. That then they try to watch Boston and Philadelphia, and like, it's just.
Now, how are you feeling about the second round with the Pistons? Now Boston's out. Which is,
and I'm like thinking, I'm getting ready to watch, and I'm like, what? Tatum's out? He didn't even play in Game 7.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because even if Tatum played, I was like, I think Philadelphia has a chance to win it. And I'm like, Philadelphia's banged up all year, and then all of a sudden, like, they're playing. I watched bits and pieces of I think it was Game 6, and I was like, Philadelphia's just manhandling them.
right.
Like, they look like the dominant team. That was with Tatum. Tatum airballed, I think, like 3 3-pointers in the second half. And I was like, that's not like him. But
Yeah. I mean, it.
July 24th.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I can't. I have a hard time watching the NBA just because of this. That's why I love the college games so much, because of the fact that
It's more competitive.
It's more competitive. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, if like Michigan took on a mid-major or one of the smaller mid-major schools like a Fairleigh Dickinson or something like. Yeah, obviously you're going to get a blowout, but when you get into conference play, anything can happen, and depending on your matchup in the non-conference schedule, anything can happen. The tournament itself is so like unless you're like obviously like one of the lower seeds, for a fact that it's wide open.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. Now I don't know if the NIL, because Michigan really, I know we're going to go back to Michigan right now, but Michigan with the NIL deals and all that, and bringing in more. I mean, kind of going the Kurt Signetti way in the when it comes to basketball. Is that really going to start changing? Are we going to see less upsets of the mid majors against the major programs down the line? Of course, I mean, at the same time, then I think the NIL is also actually kind of hurt the blue bloods, like Kansas and North Carolina and Duke to a certain point, and little brother. So I mean,
little brother.
So I mean, that's the comparison for me is like it's night and day. I love the college game. I will go out of my way to watch Michigan. I want to go to a Michigan game at Chrysler.
It's going to be a little harder now.
Yeah, a little harder. I mean,
the ticket prices.
I think we missed our opportunity when they went 8 when they only won 8 games a couple years ago when they were selling tickets for $1.
Yeah, our coach was hitting other coaches.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah, I mean, but still, I mean, regardless, I mean, I want to get down to Chrysler. I mean, like I got a chance to experience the like the college experience in football. I want to experience that in basketball too.
Yes,
I want to.
We gotta get we got a little sneak peek when we went to the Michigan game, spring game inside.
Yeah.
But that is, we got to get to a game.
I mean, we just got when we went to the spring game, the M-Den actually opened up Chrysler because they put some of the merchandise out in the concierge of Chrysler. I mean, but so we were able to at least get a peek of what the banners look like, except for the national title one, which was funny because the guy had told us that they actually had to take that one down and they're going to have to replace that one. I don't know what happened.
No.
The guy didn't really explain why. So the banner that they put up during their celebration is not there no more.
Some little brother came in there and
I would not be
paintballed it or something.
I would not put it past them there, A-DAM. I would not put
Maybe
it past them.
Tom Izzo cried on it. Maybe that's what it was when they were getting ready to raise it.
Ooh, we got a chat. What do we got? Oh, go blue. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Go blue.
Dude, I like him. I don't know who it is, but I like him.
Yep.
He's a great guy.
A great guy. Go blue. Thank you. So, all right. Now, A-DAM's choice.
I was going to cover a little bit too. The Tigers are a 500 team right now. You're not really.
Oh,
you don't really get into the Tigers, do you?
Yeah, not really.
No, but I think they're pretty banged up. They got like 4 or 5 pitchers out.
I've always I hate I'm not. Oh, and there you go.
The Cavs are up by 5. But yeah,
7. You can't count today.
No, I can't.
Can't count.
It's just
Are you still feeling those the effects of that power bomb? Is that what's going on? Did you get some CTE?
You just want to touch me. That's what it is. We're insured. Okay, stop.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. And there's your Tigers. So
they're up 7-1.
So now they're going to be over 500 in just a matter of time here.
But it's early on. Last year they were, and that's the thing. I think the last couple of years the Tigers have overachieved. Talentless and still, they had like the big collapse at the end of last year and lost the division.
Right.
But the year before, they did a lot better than expected.
Yeah.
But the same with the Pistons. And I think that's why, that's kind of why they struggle with Orlando too, is because it's like, I think they're ahead of where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
They go from the worst team to like the best team in 2-3 years.
I don't know.
But-
I mean, how are you feeling about the GM situation here in the city?
Next topic.
Oh, well, you know what? Actually, though, what about the Lions draft?
We're gonna get into that, but yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain.
I mean, I know it was a weak draft. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not to any team's fault of their own. This just happened to be a weak draft with these players.
I thought it was only a couple days.
Oh.
You said a week draft. Just kidding.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, we filled in, got some needs, and I think we might win 8 games this year. What?
Do you like the first round pick? Do you like the Brock? Is it Brock? Miller?
Right?
No.
Yes, I did. I did.
Derek Moore, dude.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Rolder.
Mhm.
Oh. Didn't
Yeah.
understand the wide receiver pick though.
No. We'll see when we picked up was that Dortch? I think he played for the Cardinals.
Okay.
I think we signed him.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But
I mean, I'm not going to be mad that they got a. I mean, I know it was kind of a stretch. They kind of moved up in a 5th
Mhm.
round, but I'm not going to be so much upset about them drafting, I guess, that wide receiver in the 5th round.
yeah.
As long as it wasn't like, him Brad doing it in the 2nd round or
Yeah, they're getting a tight end.
yeah, right. Yeah. So
We made that move in the off season. Got another tight end, so that was good. Teddy Bridgewater's back. And then you look at the Rams. They
Yeah.
draft a quarterback. Oh,
what are they like? I thought maybe that Matthew Stafford was getting ready, like this was going to be his last season.
mhm.
But from what I'm hearing is that he's not retiring. He still has maybe 2 years left. It's like, I get it, man. You're trying to do it one more year this year. Rams apparently didn't do any favors. So,
No.
and there's no guarantee that the head coach is going to be there
Yeah.
afterwards, with Simpson. Is it Ty Simpson?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, like, I don't know, man. I mean, hey, you know what? Not my team.
No.
Couldn't happen to a better team.
Yeah.
Which pick made you go, oh, like, uh-oh? Was there a pick in particular? that made
Like
you
in
go,
a bad,
like,
or
just in general, like, made that team maybe better than, and maybe you hope that the Lions would have gotten him instead.
So you're saying like a pick, but I'm trying to ask a pick that I didn't like.
No, that you liked, but it wasn't
expected.
expected,
Yeah.
expected, or it's like, oh, that is that could maybe be trouble down the line.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. I mean, it's such a weak draft.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
But I really wasn't expecting the Derek Moore pick.
Yeah.
But I was like, that to me was like, dude, when I seen that, I was like, yeah. But we'll see.
Right.
Like you said, it was a weak draft. I feel bad from the guy from Indiana going to the Raiders because.
Oh. Did you see that kid? Or the kid from Vanderbilt signed as an undrafted free agent to the Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Why can't I think of his name right now?
No, I know. I remember hearing about that. Yeah. But
did you see the picture that he posted?
no.
He had all these. He didn't sign an agent, and he was waiting at home. He didn't go to the draft, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how everybody's getting these official like draft hats and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy looked like he went to Lids and bought like Lids hats, and they are laid out on his table. and there were nothing. He didn't get drafted. It's
Wow.
I'll have to show you the picture after we get off the air.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah, it was great. So, all right, A-DAM. Once
Yeah.
again, A-DAM's choice.
Oh yeah, I guess we can get into some WrestleMania.
All right, WrestleMania.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty, but
Okay, so to be honest, we didn't watch the first night. This will be more second night stuff for us.
Yeah. Night one was just didn't cut it.
Right. I mean, and obviously it didn't get the rave reviews at all.
You know,
However, we had to watch night 2.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite match of the night?
night two, definitely I would, dude. I'm gonna say this. I never was a CM Punk fan, but of the matches that I have watched, that was I think that was his best match.
Yeah.
Him and Roman, and it was Roman's best match too, I think. Dude, that was such a good match from start to beginning.
Right.
Story, dude, they both did really well. And I wasn't expecting their match to be better than, Cody and Orton, because,
Well,
but you look at Orton.
I was gonna say the unfortunate thing though is the fact of what they added to the Orton Cody match. Like, why did you put Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll? It should have been just kind of like what happened with Mike and I. Should have been like a natural 20-year story concluding that night.
And then I even remember telling you this on our last show that I think they should have kind of saved something like that for that night with Orton or Cody.
Yeah.
Instead of Orton turning heel before, they should have just built up the match and then did something like that in the match. But I was hoping it would have been Cody, and that's how he won.
Right.
But can't always get what you want.
Yeah. I mean I would say that was probably the best match of the night, with Roman and Punk. However,
the ladder match too.
That ladder match was. I mean, even Brock and Oba was great.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I mean, I don't think there really was a.
There wasn't a bad match in night
Rhea, and you know what? Credit to Rhea to really make what's her name? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Jade Cargill, thank you. Oh, sorry guys. You see how long it's been? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you brought up the observation that was probably Jade's best match.
Oh, for sure to me, what I've watched. And like I say, it doesn't it when you watch these matches, it's like, dude, sometimes when you see that, but it's because of, I think it has a lot to do with Rhea. Like when you're in the ring with another person, sometimes that person makes you.
Oh yeah.
Helps you get to that level.
Yeah.
And look, but yeah, dude, that was, I think that was both of their best match too.
Yeah. I loved the finish to that match, by the way.
Dude,
if you didn't see the finish to that match, you have to see. It's like the most creative way for Rhea to get her finish. I had never seen anything like that.
Oh yeah, getting all knocking stuff down over here,
knocking my headphones out. Yeah, it was great. Now, like I said earlier, Roman and Punk, yes, match of the probably match of the year. However, my biggest gripe to that match, not just because it's two guys that I didn't care for, I didn't have a dog in the fight, but it was the part of the match where Punk is hanging upside down on the turnbuckle outside, and Roman grabs the stairs. Now this match was not a no disqualification match. This was a straight up match. Why did Roman pick up the table or pick up the stairs and hit Punk with it in front of the referee? I mean, it doesn't make sense because that should have been an automatic disqualification. It's one thing if you're getting thrown into the rope or into the ring stairs, But it's another though when you're literally taking the top stair off and using it as a weapon in a match. It's not even. It's not a disqualification match.
Yeah.
It is a straight up regular match.
Yeah. He's just lucky the ref forgot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Right in front of him. And,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because it was even like, Corey Graves calling out, that should be a disqualification. So it's the match of the year, yes, but that part, it's like, it's always going to be like when John Cena doing the tap with a smile on his face, like that takes that away. Oh, golly, it drives me crazy.
He got them all worked up.
Oh, well, speaking of worked up, give me a few minutes on that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, it just, in being in this business, not, with me doing the stuff that I've done now in this business, I have a different perspective of what I'm looking at now when it comes to wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's the little things that should have not happened.
Yeah.
So getting all worked up on this. it's so bad.
Yeah.
And
then, well, like you said, to the Brock and Ova Femi match, what a way to start it off. Like after seeing that, I was like, this night is gonna it's gonna be good. And
the fact that the ladder match followed that up,
mm-hmm.
you couldn't have asked for. Night one, from what we've read, we'll still have to go back and watch it ourselves, maybe get our own description. And obviously, the match of the night though was Drew and Jacob.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, but everything else though, we'll go back and watch and get our own perspective on it. But from what we've seen and heard from people that we know, it really wasn't that good. Like it was almost like a glorified Raw.
Yeah.
In fact,
no, it might have been a Thunder.
Oh man, I don't know if I go that far.
Compared to night 2,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know though. If with
Superstars,
with AEW's world champion now.
Oh yeah.
That's become. How do you make Darby Allin your champion? I warned you AEW people that it was coming, and I'm telling you, he's not gonna be the best champion ever.
No,
I
would not. No, not a skeleton on a skateboard. Sorry.
Way to kill MJF by making the match like
3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah, give or take. And what was the finish? It was
like 4 coffin drop.
No, well, there was a coffin drop, but there was like a.
Oh, he low blowed him or something.
No,
that led to that.
Well, yeah, but there was. It was like some sort of simple move that normally you don't get a finish on. I don't know. Darby is not his title defense. He's had a title defense with that Brody King guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing, TK? The only thing great you have going is the guy that you basically buried. And Y2J, who re-signed with AEW. Now you're burying him against Ricochet? What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Honestly, what are we doing, A-DAM?
I don't know.
What is Tony Khan doing?
Doing everything wrong is what it seems like.
Oh my word.
And then and then you go back to night 2. Sorry, we're getting off track. But,
yeah.
You got Finn Balor and Dominic. That was pretty good.
Dude, I'm a Dom guy.
Dude, I know. He's got to win Money in the Bank. He's got to be the next.
Oh, man. So. Oh.
That's how you become a champion.
Dominic, dude, what can this guy not do?
I don't know. He's gonna be a champ, and I can't wait, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one of the better ones, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait till he becomes the literally like the top of the mountain. So now after WrestleMania, obviously comes Future in Denver season. Now I'm gonna read the list, and then after I read the list of the recent releases, you tell me which one surprised you the most, which one was kind of like, well, no brainer. And so first and foremost, the Wyatt Six, the entire faction gone. That was Bo Dallas, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis, and Nikki Cross, all gone like in one day. Surprised?
This was not as much of that one, but the next one.
The next one.
It definitely.
All right. Kari Zane.
Yeah.
So we don't get a conclusion to.
Yeah.
I mean that. Oh my goodness. Santos Escobar, who was actually he was down in AAA. They had him in AAA. Surprised? Not really. Care less.
Not really.
What about Aleister Black?
I was a little bit surprised.
Okay.
Seeing him come back, And
then obviously then his wife was released also, Zelina Vega. Yeah, Aleister Black was only here for a year.
Yeah.
And from what I understood, from what I've read also now too, is that he kind of burned bridges at AEW, so he may not be going to AEW either. So, well, that one we'll have to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
I think eventually he'll probably end up going back there, but as of right now, Malachi Black, Aleister Black, whatever you want to call him, is as of right now not going to get called by AEW. The Motor City Machine Guns.
That's probably the one I was surprised with the most.
Yeah.
Just because of, I think overall they're a pretty good tag team.
Well, my friend Josh kind of brought up, Josh Rayon brought up a valid point that they really didn't seem like they really connected with the fans in WWE, which kind of surprised me. I guess unless you're outside of the Motor City, I guess they just didn't care. So that Zoe Stark was a bit of a surprise also for me. I don't know about you because she's on the injured reserve list right now. Alba Fire, nah. Apollo Crews.
It's about time.
Yeah. Now, here was
Kofi.
Yeah. There was also two guys from the MFTs, but we didn't
Can't
care.
remember their name.
No.
Yeah.
But Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Now, from what I understand about this one, from what I read, they were released yesterday. Yesterday, May 2nd, Saturday. They actually signed a contract extension, like to get some, like top tier guaranteed money. And TKO went in and asked if they can restructure their contract, and they both said no and asked for their release. So this one kind of reminds me a lot like the Bret Hart situation in a way. He was given this guaranteed contract. All of a sudden, WWE, Vince McMahon, WWE comes in and they kind of renege on the deal, and Bret goes to WCW. Kind of almost seems like the same way with Kofi and Xavier's, that they were given this guaranteed money contract. About a year later, well, hey, can you restructure and we could, so we can pay you, or because we need to pay you less than what, and they both said no and asked for their release and were granted. So those guys I'm expecting to go to AEW, and I think
so.
I think so, and I think in particular too, like those guys, they're not going to be a needle mover in AEW, but there are a lot of the Young Bucks, and so I mean there's some teams like that you could have your dream matches. I know they're friends with. So that one could be pretty fun to watch if you want to watch AEW if they're on there. But that one was kind of a surprise to me. So, but I think we both agree though. I think the biggest one was Cardi.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
let's see. Anybody here in the NXT stuff?
Yeah.
no.
No.
So, yeah, and it's just yeah, and the Wyatt Six, and from what I also understand now too is that like TKO kind of wants to. At least the rumor is TKO is trying to back away from like darker characters, which is extremely funny because you had the Undertaker
Yeah.
that made his name with a darker character, but that's also the reason why that he may have been or why he brought back the badass character, which to be honest, I think that's a better route for him now because I think it would look kind of silly with him coming out as a dead man now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and so I mean that's why the Wyatt Six and Aleister Black were cut though because of the quote unquote darker characters they're trying to get away from.
Yeah, I don't know. Could you see maybe Bo coming back as his old self?
Not here, no.
No. Bo leave.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, New Day shocked the hell out of me. That's hella disrespectful to Kofi. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you know what I think because they're right on that. If you think about it, I mean, especially Kofi, who really, really put his body
Oh
for
yeah.
this company. I mean, he's been around since what 2007. I believe is when he debuted was 2007 or 2008 with the Jamaican
Yeah.
accent. But I mean, Kofi, who Kofi Mania and
Mhm.
winning the WWE title, and then he loses it, in mere seconds against Brock. I mean, you could have at least allowed him to,
Yeah.
instead of
yeah.
like 5 seconds. I mean,
Yeah.
but
And then you have like all the Royal Rumble appearances,
yeah,
jumping on the steps and the table, feet not hitting the
oh
floor,
yeah,
that
yep.
kind of stuff. Like, like you said, yeah, he put his body through a lot,
Yeah.
and he put it on the line. He did a heck of a job, and he'll be missed for sure.
Yeah, and
And I don't know, maybe Xavier Woods, that one would have made more sense since Paige is back. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm not going to touch that one. I'm not touching that one. We're not going there. It's a family-friendly show.
Oh man,
my goodness. That you're awful. You're awful.
What? That's something I said?
Oh my goodness. You're a terrible person.
Will you stop?
Oh my goodness. Well, so now let's get into a bit of a subject here. It's been a while since Gumpzilla had to go up against the basement dwellers of the IWC. And trust me, I've been waiting for this for almost a week, maybe a fewer. So let me go ahead and bring up. In fact, I've had look at this. Here we go. Look at all this. I wish I could show this to you guys, but I'm going to show A-DAM all this. Hold on. Look, see all this?
Yeah.
We're gonna. So first and foremost, before I show him this completely, so apparently, Dave Meltzer has talked about how Hulk Hogan wasn't the reason for wrestling getting big. Fans were coming around. They were still getting 100,000 people coming into the stadiums and all that, which, okay, is true. However, it was very regional, it was very territorial, and guess what? It was not mainstream. If it wasn't for Hogan, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan making that leap from the AWA to come back to WWE under Vince McMahon's WWE, WWF at the time, and having that charisma to make them go mainstream, or to help them go mainstream, wrestling, yes, would be more of a carnival. I said it. Now, this Nick LaRocca, this is what he said. Saying wrestling was just a carnival sideshow before Hulk Hogan ignores actual history. Let me see if you know any of these names. Ready? Jim Landos was drawing huge crowds in the 1930s, both in his native Greece and the U.S. during the Great Depression. Now, I think we've all heard of Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George was doing big business alongside mainstream celebrities at the time and bringing sportsmanship into the mainstream long before Hulkamania. Stars like Lou Thez, Dick the Bruiser, and Bruno Sammartino were already proven box office draws in major arenas across multiple territories. Sure, Hogan was massive, but he was by no means the sole reason. Now, this is what I could not sit back and allow this to be. This is what I had wrote. I go, wrestling would absolutely be or still be a carnival show if it wasn't for Hogan. Pro wrestling today would be nowhere near the level it is today. Wrestlers would not be getting the money they are making now if it wasn't for Hogan. WWE, AEW, and TNA would not get the guaranteed TV deals they get today if Hogan doesn't come to WWF. It's his mega stardom that made wrestling what it is today. No, wrestling would probably still be around today, but Hogan is the reason for your fandom. Here we go. Let's see if I can find any of these PG ones. Okay. I have somebody put no, somebody put wrong. Here we go. We got this one that says, forget the fact that wrestling was selling out arenas for 80 years before Hulk Hogan came around. Oh, there's more here. Hold on. WTF does that mean? Or WTF does that mean? Whatever that means. Basement dweller. It was selling out small local venues. So roller derby. So was roller derby what happened to that? Oh, maybe that guy was defending me. I don't know. My bad. But then there, you got this guy that goes, nope. Big Daddy and giant haystacks are. What? Let's see. I love this one. No, it looks like this guy. Okay, this guy defended me. Yeah, okay. That guy kind of defended me. I'll give him that one.
So a lot of these that you thought were basement dwellers weren't.
Oh no, not. There's a select few. Oh, here we go. Wait. Wrestlers might actually have a union and a passable retirement package if it weren't for Hogan being a stooge. So there's that. This one's my favorite right here. Ready? This is factually wrong. Japanese wrestling alone was massive business before Hogan ever came around and had mega stars in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You uninformed and ignorant. Because Japanese wrestling was being shown here in the U.S. Everybody knows what, New Japan and All Japan and all, some Japan and this Japan and that Japan. They were all over here. And, of course we're going to know that. That was my absolute favorite one. So
Oh.
it just goes on and on. It blows my mind how many people have just completely accepted the revisionist vision or version of history presented in WWE produced documentaries. Let's see.
But you got to think about it too. Like, how much of this is like, okay,
Oh, wait, here's one. Here's one. Hold on, one more.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go through them all, but I mean, it's funny. It just cracks me up. Frank Gotch and George Hickenschmidt drew 30,000 people to Kaminsky Park in Chicago. Not exactly a hillbilly mecca. 70 years before Hulk Hogan was a household name. Oh my goodness! Oh, I can't wait to see this chat. Hold on, this is gonna be great. our sentiments exactly.
Mhm.
I mean, like I said, the Japanese one was just was my absolute favorite.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead, go to your point.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, do you think a lot of it, like, okay, people kind of like take like what Hogan did in past and like maybe his political stuff, and it's just like a Hogan hate thing. So they're trying any way to like say that what he did was not important because they just don't like him in general. Or do you really think that they believe like that because these people I don't know how you can't say that he was like the reason that wrestling is the way it is. Like
It,
but
I mean, it could be a little bit of both. I mean, you
Mhm.
can depending on who it is. I think with the basement dwellers, I think a lot of it does have to deal
Mhm.
with maybe uh his political side, which is I mean, come on. Obviously, we agree. Wrestling, politics don't belong in wrestling. I mean, we're trying to get away from that when we're watching it. However, you know, to say that Hulk Hogan was not the reason for wrestling to be as big as it is,
Mhm.
that it was supposedly I mean, and like I said, I'm not taking away. Yes, you look at everything that happened down at like World Class and with the NWA with their Starcades and all that. Were they drawing crowds? Yes. But was it really mainstream? No. It was, like I said earlier, it was very regional, very territorial. You hardly ever saw the same person by more than maybe 2 months at a time. Feuds were always changing. Yes, they were. It wasn't. I mean, and don't get me wrong, we're not going to take away Vince. Vince did have a lot to do with this too,
Mhm.
but you had to have the right piece to the puzzle to make this work. And and I think a lot of this has come out because I mean, you also had Dave Meltzer,
Yeah.
and Dave Meltzer. Oh man, I'm saving the receipts on this one because you want to talk about the biggest of the basement dwellers right now. Uh, let me bring up a few things that he said. It all started with Dave Meltzer by saying, "So why didn't it disappear after Hogan?" Because somebody had posted, literally no wrestler was ever more important than Hogan. If it wasn't for him, wrestling would have disappeared in the 80s. So Dave Meltzer responds by, "So why didn't it disappear after Hogan? Are you stupid?" It goes on. He was not done. So he kept saying something about like 30 years after Rickadozen's peak was like 1987. He was far bigger in Japan than Hulk Hogan in the US. Like anybody knows out unless you were tape trading, nobody knows who this guy is here in the US. They don't show New Japan, especially not in the 80s. Yeah, wait. He was far bigger in Japan than Hogan was in the US in 2017. Besides, this argument isn't about fame. It was most influential. Hogan didn't create an industry. Hogan didn't at one time have 7 or 8 of the 10 biggest TV ratings in history, not wrestling, TV in general. His matches were never bigger culturally in the U.S. than the Super Bowl, because we're comparing the Hulk Hogan's what I can't even think of it right now. I'm getting so worked up on this. His fame to the NFL and the Super Bowl did not essentially be a prime force in television becoming an institution, nor did he train and groom cultural figures at the level of Baba and Inoki in Japan and Kim the Third in South Korea, because once again, unless you're tape trading, nobody knows who those guys are. 40 books, far more than that number in documentaries. He once again posts after that. Hogan wasn't global as compared to Cena or The Rock, because WWE didn't reach anywhere near the number of countries during his peak run. If global is your argument, Rock is number one because of his movie fame. Hogan is far bigger global than Rickadozen, again, whoever this guy is, but was not nearly as big within his culture. So it all started with like Dave Meltzer, and I think it's all because of what the documentary's going on.
Yeah.
I've watched the first episode of the documentary. I cannot wait to watch the second one. I'm going to have the tissues nearby. I mean, for me, it's going to be emotional. But what are we doing, Dave? Dave, nobody knows who this guy is. Unless, like I said, unless you're a tape trader. Nobody goes out of their way to watch New Japan. Unless you're a tape trader. Or, of course, now you got YouTube.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, New Japan is big in Japan. It's not as big here in the U.S. as you think. But the fact that you're not giving credit to Hulk Hogan, out of all people, the man who did put wrestling on the map, mainstream, how disrespectful are you? You're such an idiot, Uncle Dave. You and your basement dwelling followers. You guys drive me crazy. Do your homework. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they don't have an education. I mean,
Make plays.
Make plays. Do
50-50 blame.
You're gonna talk? You're seriously gonna just randomly, be a keyboard warrior and write all this records in New Japan? Oh, wait a minute! This match was not a 5-star in the Tokyo Dome. 400 stars. Gosh, Dave Meltzer.
Get it all worked up here, Gump.
Dave freaking Meltzer. Don't listen to this guy. Everything he says, you should always take with a grain of salt.
Oh, I need the tissues. Oh, man. Oh.
Uncle Dave. Unfortunately, I know you'll never hear this, but just know it's out here.
Oh.
I hope one day you come across it. Come on our show. Let's have a discussion. You don't know jack crap.
He won't come on here because we don't get 5 stars.
Oh, no, we're not in the Tokyo Dome.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man.
Oh. That's good stuff.
Freaking Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Why do people give this guy the time of day? The Wrestling Observer. Stop paying this man for garbage.
Oh, man.
Unless you're watching AEW, which I understand that's his demographic. Dave Meltzer,
Yeah.
you're an idiot.
Oh, man. Well said. Well said. Oh. Anything else?
I told you I have receipts coming.
Oh man. No.
Basement Dwellers and Uncle Dave.
Yeah. But anywho.
You got anything to say? Is there
No,
anything that you need to? Do you need something to come off your chest?
No, I'm good.
Golly, this is how
I
I
feel like a champ.
This is how I feel right now. This is right here.
And what's it gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
Or actually, it's more like this.
July 24th!
Golly.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, I know who that is.
yeah.
Oh man,
Darby Allin is the.
please,
Boy, you're really.
please, if you guys are listening, please comment on it. Okay, let us know what you think. If you really think that a skeleton riding a skateboard is a good champion,
my
let us know. We'll be glad to disagree, but let us know.
Boy, that person had the nerve to post that though after Dave Meltzer rant.
Yeah, that's funny.
And if I had the choice of hanging out with Dave Meltzer or Skeletor, I'm hanging out with Skeletor. Jeez. But Sting loves him. Yeah, we know. I love Sting too, but I don't know what he's thinking.
Oh.
Golly.
Yeah,
Dude.
I was kind of hoping after he won that Sting would like hug him and then just kick him and give him a low blow or something.
You know, I'm
that
sure,
might have been good to
yeah.
watch.
You know, Dave Meltzer rated that match.
Oh.
You know, 12,000 stars in the Tokyo Dome.
Dude,
In the 50 times over.
oh. Dude.
Golly. He's probably got a mural of freaking Darby Allin right now. He's probably worshiping right now. His buddy TK hanging out with him.
Get the big poster right above his bed. Oh man. But
Anyhow.
yeah.
Anything else you gotta say?
Well, no, I just wanted to bring up one more thing. Got some news. I heard that you finally had retired from the SWA. Just give me your thoughts on that.
So yeah, it is true. I've retired from in-ring competition. I do plan on helping out as much as I can for the SWA. We still have our show.
Mhm.
We're still always going to promote for them.
Yes.
I'm still going to do the hype videos and all that, all the behind the scenes stuff for them. The commercials now I'm glad you brought this up though. They do have another show coming up. And let me bring it up because I want to make sure I get this one right before I forget. It's called Opportunity Knocks. And that show has been officially announced to happen on, I believe it's June 20th. Oh, oops. Of course, we got jamming out here. It is, June 20th. Opportunity Knocks. Matches, tickets, info, and more details will be available soon. So stay tuned to the Shores Wrestling Alliance Facebook page for all this to happen. It is going to be another awesome show. New people showing up. This is what's been awesome is that we've actually had some new blood officially stepping in and training. Cannot wait to see who these guys are.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. How's your boss doing? I mean, I'm sorry, your ex-boss.
I don't know. I haven't really heard much of him lately.
No, last time I checked and saw, hate to break the news to you, but Heard he's playing a guitar on the street corner right now with Danny Payne.
Downriver.
Yeah, maybe. Or somewhere in Quebec. I mean, ugh. Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse for him.
Yeah.
And in fact, actually, to make matters worse, I don't know if you heard this, but Danny's actually his boss.
Oh, man.
You really blew it.
He's just going to go sky high now. Danny in charge.
I mean, you really blew it for your boss, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I want to be a Danny Payne employee.
No.
So, anyway, let's see what.
Got another chat.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching, I guess.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
so getting back, yeah, so first and foremost, I want to thank God. I want to thank Jesus, my Savior, for giving me that opportunity. And I know it was a short window, but you know, backyard wrestling, I even after we were done, I couldn't get it out of my system. It never felt right. The last Wrestle Brawl 3, it had to me, it just kind of like finished with a bad taste because we never got that proper ending.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Mike. I want to thank Tony, our boy Tony over at T3 Arena. Go check him out at T3 Personal Fitness in Fraser. I mean, if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for you, you and Sal to really get Die for. I mean, we're a week away. I mean, 1 week from today, actually. It's May 3rd today.
Mm-hmm.
1 week from today, we're talking 1 year already.
Yeah.
Of Die for Something. The 20-year story conclusion with Mo Money Mike and myself. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, I had some great matches. I mean, Mike obviously got a chance to get into the ring with Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
Danny 3 times. This guy had to cheat.
And fair and square.
Well, I mean, you did get power bombed in the end, though. You kind of got yours.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been an incredible run.
Yes.
And to think, I mean, I can't even tell you, to be honest, right now, like, what have I ever thought that Shores Wrestling Alliance would still be running 1 year after what was supposed to be an absolute one-off, and now they're coming up to their next show. I mean, to be a part of that, I have no words. I want to thank my wife for allowing me to do this, even though if she, most of the time she was obviously always worried about me getting hurt, and rightfully so. Your wife, thank your wife. She was, for allowing you to do this also. I mean, and they were at our shows. Don't know if they were our biggest fans per se. I mean, I think they were more laughing at us.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, it was an incredible run to go from being a backyard wrestler and getting a chance to live my dream in an actual wrestling ring in front of people. Never in a million years would I've ever thought I would have been wrestling in front of people.
Well, and that's the thing, like, being a wrestling fan, like, that's the thing, like, growing up, and it's just one of them things, like, you did the backyard wrestling, and you just thought, like, dude, to be able to do this in front of people, and we got the chance to do that, and it was something that, back then, you always wanted to do it, but you never actually thought that it was gonna happen.
Now,
if
if you didn't get a chance, It's on our site, on our Facebook page at Weekly Wrestling Review with Gumpzilla and A-DAM, and on the Shores Wrestling Alliance page. There is a thank you video that was posted, and you can see like the progression of like from our back, from my backyard wrestling days, and you see people like Mo Money Mike and that dastardly Mr. Ferrara, um and I wish that I could have. I mean, like, you also get a chance to see a little bit of like our former wrestler, Major Disaster, and I wish that I would have gotten an opportunity to get mentally ill in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, though, if it wasn't for those guys, for us to do that 20 something years ago, and there would be absolutely no SWA. And I'm never going to take credit for it. It's not because of Gumpzilla for SWA. It's because of the guys in the back.
Yeah.
It's because of you fans that SWA is what's become today.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really excited to see the future of where this is going to go. And knowing that I was a part of that, it's just going to be, I cannot wait. So it's not goodbye. It's not goodbye from Gumpzilla. It's just time to move on from in-ring competition. Now, will I say never say never? As of right now, probably more than likely. But I just want to do more things and just kind of start watching and being a fan like you guys to Shores Wrestling Alliance.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, we're gonna be here. You see the SWA logo on our logo.
Mm-hmm.
We're always going to be a part of SWA.
Yeah.
And in fact, actually, speaking of which, I believe you have something to say too.
Yes, I know that you have made your announcement, but I have also decided myself to step away from the SWA. It's been a great year though. We've had some great moments. Like you said, we never thought that we would get the chance to do this in front of a crowd, and to be able to do it, it's a dream come true. I want to thank Hollywood for challenging me. Without that challenge, I would have never been like, just to be able to be a part of it, and then to see where this had went from that first show. Like you said, it was just supposed to be a one-off, and dude, it was amazing to be able to do that, and then to main event with Mo Money. I not having much in-ring experience, I went from the boxing match to headlining. You know what I mean? And to become, I kind of looked like the guy who was in the Grinch suit.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to cut you off there for just a second. You were the man in that Grinch suit who cost me the opportunity to get my hands on Andrew Nicholas Ferrara at Holiday Havoc. But it was fun.
But it was just great. That, and to be able to have some of our live events, and to be able to fight Caduto. Great match. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, that was
I
a great
really did like
match.
the finish to that match, though. By the way, I'm
Yes.
don't know how that happened.
I figured
to be
you
honest.
would.
I mean,
Cheating. I would have never cheated. Just thanks to everybody in the back. Tony, Mike, Hollywood, you Gump, that the story, our match, 2 out of 3 falls. Great. My brothers for all their support. One being the bell guy, and then the other helping on camera.
I think I still hear the bell ringing right now as we speak.
I want to thank my wife as well as yours, and just all my family who came and watched. And and supported us. And dude, it's been a great experience. It's only been a year, but dude, dream come true. I'll never forget it. I'll always remember the guys that were part of it. Jeremy Jam, GOAT. He is the GOAT. The ref. I see these refs. They got nothing on you, buddy. Thank you. But to the
Wait
cameras.
a minute. Did you just thank Jeremy Jam? I mean,
Yeah.
last time I checked, you still have an issue with him. I mean, you keep yelling at the guy
When did I yell at him?
all the time.
Oh, he just has trouble counting. So I try to help him out. That's it. You know, I guess you got to be a certain height to be able to count. You know, to be able to be in the ring with, you know, champions like Mo Money and C Rebel. You know, he had the belt. He was a champ too.
He stole Mike's belt.
Oh yeah. What am I doing? But anyway, all these guys involved. It was amazing. Thank you guys.
That's how you become a champion.
Oh man.
Yeah, thank you, Danny Payne.
Yes.
Sorry we never got our opportunity to get that last match in.
Keytar.
Keep playing that guitar, though, guy. You got this. Like I said, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Angelo, for the opportunity to be in the ring with you. Thunder Gun, thank you.
Yes.
We know that you're going to be a star one day. Even though you're very dastardly, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on you. Who else am I missing? Mark Payne, Stick Boovie.
Yes.
We got to thank Stick. I mean, it was Stick Boovie's idea for you to get that little mustache on you.
Dude, there was like in our match that my outfit, I think there was like 12 of us involved in that. There was Tuna, the big tuna.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He helped out. He had the wrestler, you know.
Even though I'm still very upset in the way that you changed Hulkamania into A-DAM Mania. Now, however, do heroes exist now?
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do now, huh? So I can officially retire this song.
No, I like this song.
It is a great song.
Yes.
So, I do also. So if you guys can always find us. We're on Facebook. Go ahead and message us. We would love to hear you guys.
Yes.
Get our show out there. And like I said, we're not going anywhere.
No.
We're always gonna be the official podcast of the SWA.
Yes.
And we are always gonna be their number one fans. Just get our name out there. Let's help get the SWA name out there. Also, make sure to check out Disciple. Check them out. They are our official song for our intro now. You can find us also on youtube.com/@Gumpzilla and A-DAM. You can also watch us live on Twitch when we go live at twitch.tv/Gumpzilla and A_DAM, which is funny because Twitch wouldn't allow me to do the dash in that.
Really?
But, that's the story of that. Also, you can follow us on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, and Audible. I am going to have to double check the Odyssey though, see if we can be back on Odyssey. I know we were originally on Odyssey, but I know Odyssey was deciding to take like all these other podcasts off. I don't know the direction they're going. I'll just have to double check. But you can find us there, and you can listen to us live. You can't listen to us live there. You can listen to us later. But other than that, thank you. Make sure to go check out Tony at T3 Personal Training in Fraser.
The Fives of the Week.
Fives of the Week. And also, there was a sponsor I forgot.
Oh.
Shores Wrestling Alliance. Follow them on Facebook. Make sure you click follow on, follow with, Man, I can't even talk all of a sudden, right? Make sure you like and follow them and to stay up to date to Opportunity Knocks. June, I almost said July. June
It's a
20th,
habit.
right? It is a habit. You know, I mean, when you're always used to,
24th!
you know, you're always used to
July 24th! July 24th!
so but yeah, so I am Gumpzilla.
A damn here, baby.
This is Weekly Wrestling Review. Until next time, we love you guys.
Love you.
And thanks for a great wrestling run.